Greetings. Hi. Hello. It's good to see you. It's great to be back. Happy to be here as always, y'all. Let's get into it. Now, immediately, I was getting Australia. Oh, P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. But not P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney. I was actually getting something a lot more Australian. There was this show. I don't even know how I got into it. No, not H2O, because I know that show was um were they Australian or were they New Zealanders? I'm not sure. Not the one about the mermaids. It was another show. So there was this show where basically people were coming back to life as long as they kind of stayed within this like confined I don't know. I barely remember the show, but I do know they had strong Australian accents. When the main character was this woman, I swear her name was Kate. But it was this woman and she had died. And her husband, because she died of cancer, her husband married her best friend after she died and they had a baby. And the woman came back to life looking for her husband, and he was married to the best friend already. It was some crazy stuff, but I don't know. It was Australian. And the reason what really led me down that pathway, I don't know what this has to do with anything, but this is just what I'm getting. What led me down that pathway was I was thinking about what's his name, and I just heard him saying kids. Get the kids something some kids. Anyways, let's see what this fortune cookie has to say. But yeah, I'm getting Australia. Australia, New Zealand, Australia. Australia. Which one is this? Graham cracker. Alright, y'all. So, you always had it in you, you just didn't realize it. Those are my fortune cookies. You always had it in you, you just didn't realize it. So you could be accessing, and I always say inner resource, but I need a new word. Because it's not quite that. It feels very particular, like courage or an ability, like a special ability, which could actually just be someone having like an enhanced sense of courage in some sort of way. I'm doing very well. How are you? Hi y'all. It's good to see y'all. Love it. I'm getting an enhanced ability. So it could be like abnormal amount of courage. I just heard this I don't know if it was a hadith or if it's a surah. Don't quote me on this. I'm not a hafiz, so don't quote me on this. Um, the believers, when they get into heaven, they don't have fear or pain, or it's like they don't have fear anymore. They don't worry anymore. There's a lot that they're relieved of a lot of their problems. Okay, maybe whatever, anxiety, illnesses, whatever. They're relieved of it to an extent that it's abnormal for other people. You won't have fear anymore. So it's like, say you're somebody, just all of a sudden you're no longer afraid to do certain shit, which makes you like unstoppable, extremely ambitious. I'm seeing someone like on a plane, jet, like you get a jet, like you say you're gonna do something, so you go accomplish it. I'm just getting like mountains, flying over mountains. It's like somebody who could literally fly, but it's literally because you just drop. There's like an inhibition that someone has. It just completely drops, and you realize this was always me all along. Maybe other people's ideas got in the way. Maybe other people's um comments or what other people stressed about or other people worried about became my worries. And so it's like you're getting rid of all of that. I did get the business oracle out from my friend Adam, but I don't know. I just figured we'll see what we pick up intuitively with these. Then I think I'm going to combine these chakra wisdom, but I definitely have the deviant moon because I love the deviant moon. Hey girl, power 77. 7 is my favorite number. I have a job. I have multiple jobs. This is a hobby. Tyler. Do you have a job? Where do you work? I actually got paid doing this yesterday. Isn't that crazy? That's so crazy. And I made a lot of money too. I actually make more money in like one sitting doing this than I ever did at a job. That's fucking awesome. What kind of job do you have? All right. What we got, Adam? Mentor. All right. All right. So the other positive gesture, the other energy that I got, okay, was like somebody who's goes to like I really admired Tony Robbins. So I'm imagining someone who like goes to Tony Robbins and is like super uplifted by a speech. I got positive gesture and mentor. I think that there will be somebody who comes around who can really it's like someone comes around and tells you you're doing a job well done. That's the spirit. Like I'm hearing, that's the spirit. It's like someone comes around to push you forward in some sort of way with something that you're trying to accomplish. They come to you as a mentor. Or maybe perhaps you desire to be a mentor one day, or you are one. A new business. Ooh. Some of you could actually make a business out of mentorship. And I don't know why I'm making that face. But it's because I really, really agree. For those of you who are extremely knowledgeable in a subject, like knowledgeable to the point that you could teach it, you could, maybe you should. Maybe you should. Maybe, like Anne said, get a job. Maybe create a job. Maybe you're creating space in the market for yourself. And like you're getting positive feedback in some sort of way. This is a positive gesture. One more. Accountant. I really feel like something that you can make promotional products. You could make I think it's about time for someone to go ahead and start promoting themselves as a mentor, as some sort of teacher. This is an opportunity for them, a new business opportunity. And I mean, enough to the point where you'd have to account for some sort of finances that you would receive. If that's not the case, then you have someone that you would go to, maybe even an accountant that you will go to sometime soon, or whenever you're watching this, that is commending you on how well your business is doing. Or someone's giving you pointers on opening up a new business. Anyway, either way it goes, look, someone is very knowledgeable in some sort of subject. I think it's time to go ahead and get that ball rolling, as it could pan out to be extremely beneficial for you. Now, of course, we will get more of a business reading out of a business oracle. Duh. So let's go with some tarot. No, we don't got no playing cards up here. Maybe we'll do that next reading. All right, already I'm hearing maybe some concerns about the things that are meant to be making you happy in this time. It's like important for you to know that you're actually attracting the things that you want towards you. So take advantage of these opportunities. There seems to be a group that you could work with. They're all there to help build each other up. Um, and there's no pressure either. It's just it's symbiotic. Symbiotic. There's symbiotic relationships that you are attracting, but they're not in that sense where it's because people have to use each other. It's more so the, hey, you're here and you're specializing in this, so give a brother a hand. And it's like, yeah, sure, as long as you could do this for me. It's equal, it's even give and take, but everyone is working on each other or working to uplift each other and better each other. There could be a desire here to build community, but this is something that you desired for a while. Something that you wished for, something that you wanted, meditated on, and you've done the work to attract it. So trust this energy. I feel like you can trust this energy. The Lovers. Yeah, you've done. I'm talking to you. Might as well be. You're here. Let's talk. But yeah, with the Lovers, it's an alignment with you. It's an alignment with what your feminine and masculine mind and body and soul would want. In the sense, just as much as you desire to nurture it, you desire to take action on it and come at it from a very balanced place. Again, this is something that looks like that, even though the magician isn't here, you've somehow manifested. This person isn't just, they could be just born attractive in some sort of way with that kind of gift. And perhaps you always had it in you, you just didn't realize it yet. But it looks like someone worked on becoming as attractive as they are. It was like, okay, this is the thing that I want, so let me put myself in the position. Whether you had to walk there, crawl there, whatever the case may be, you got there. You're in a position where you attracted this thing in. Very magnetic with the Lovers. There could be a decision that's coming your way as well that you have to decide on. There's something for you to decide on. On whether or not you're going to initiate something. So it's going to require you, whatever this decision is, it definitely requires you to work more from the logical or mental space. Think about the ins and outs of it, really understanding whatever it is. Because I see you as somebody who really desires to make decisions from your highest self. Like from the highest perspective, maybe having looked at all the angles and avenues first before doing a thing, and going forward with it regardless of whatever your emotion might be towards it, But I think you will make a really good decision. It seems like you're. What are you initiating? It seems like there's something that you have to initiate. Something from the past. Past energy. Okay. Again, it's something you've already invested yourself in, and the investment really was you putting yourself in the position to attract that thing. Okay, so say you wanted to be a model. You've sat up there and gone to all these auditions, and finally someone gives you a call back. And I kind of get the energy of someone like questioning whether they should do it or not. But it's because their emotional part of them is questioning, like, who am I ready for this? Can I do this? Can I accomplish this? Is it time for me yet? Have I really earned this? Am I really ready to work with these people, this person, this group, to bring this thing into fruition for myself? This is really what I wanted, but am I ready for it? And it's like, you did not sit here and invest all this time from, you know, maybe whatever it could have been could literally be, I want to say folly, but I don't mean it to, it just seems like something that someone really invested themselves in is not what most people would. Okay, and they've reached some sort of pinnacle of success, or at least they're getting ready to walk into the threshold of success. It feels like for sure with the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles, it could have something to do with long-term legacy or even the prosperity for yourself. And it's like backing out. It's like backing out, or the desire to back out because the emotions are a little bit too. Maybe you're just excited. Maybe it's just very exciting. Because I see something to be very aligned, to be a wish fulfillment, to even bring in some sort of prosperity. You've invested a lot of time, and it's time to initiate this thing. Go deeper into the subconscious for me with this. Just a little bit deeper. Just a little bit deeper. Look at the healing, the temperance and the star. The temperance and the star. An Ace of Wands. Something very passionate for you to start yourself into. Alchemizing old energies, healing old energies, some sort of wish fulfillment once again that's probably brought in by divine energy with temperance energy. What's going on, core? Yeah, take me to the magician. Hi, Indiana. What's up? It definitely is possible to heal your hope. You can restore it, and it doesn't even have to stop at hope. You can take it all the way to knowing, you know, not just hope, just kind of knowing. I think we start out with hope. Even the idea that you want to heal your hope means you already have hope. You already have it. So maybe you're just wanting to move more into this space of ultimately knowing what the outcome is going to look like for you, which you can't. But you can know more so how equipped you are to move yourself through a lot of processes, which could be the more difficult thing, right? Again, with this energy, it's like you could have spent a lot of time hoping for something to come in. It comes in, and you're back at square one emotionally. All right? But if you move through it with the knowledge that everything is meant to work out for you individually, then you kind of go in it without the expectation that that particular thing will work out the way that you want it to. I have no comment on that one. That's a separate conversation, if you know what I mean. I would rather people on an individual level, okay? Now, I'll explain this. This is something that I learned in sociology, right? So the basis of a society is the community, and then the base of me neither, and that's why I don't really want to say anything because I don't want to be, you know. But the base of the society is the community. The base of the community is the family unit, and the basis of the family unit is definitely the individual. So we're starting with the individual person, and when we restore at least some sense of hope or some sense of idea that this person is going to succeed, then we're able to change a lot of people's minds. And once people's minds change and they awaken to things, then better things happen. But that takes time. And I don't think it's impossible. I think if we change ourselves, then it becomes a lot more possible in our own mind for other people to change, if you get my drift. Because we know that there is perhaps steps to take It's possible. It might be difficult, but we know that there are steps to take. So with that being said, I do believe in restoring hope to things. I'd stay away from political. I don't participate. If I'm just being honest, I don't participate in politics and such. Um, but I do believe in people being the best versions of themselves, and that being the thing that helps to change the world. So back to this, right? Yeah, you did. You manifested something. And you did it damn near out of thin air. No one can understand exactly how you did it. But you did have the materials granted to you in some sort of way, whether it be the knowledge, whether you, again, started to lean in on your inner resources, your own strength, and your courage to accomplish something. Even if, say, for example, like this was someone's weight loss journey. Someone had a desire to lose a certain amount of weight and acquire the physique that they really wanted. Well, here you are working out, and you get these gym buddies, or you keep seeing these same people at the gym, and so you're like, okay, I should ask these people what exactly I should do to acquire this. Like maybe these people have nice bodies. Here, these people are working on each other's physique. And the Queen of Wands has to do with attractiveness, but like it could be physical as well. Hi there. And this could literally be you working out or working on your body, right? And so the fear at this point is whether you've already invested in the members in the gym membership, you've already invested in eating healthy or putting in a calorie deficit. Now you just kind of really want the workouts that will get you to the place that you want to get to with the 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck. Hey, Smokey. This was something that you've been working on for a while, or that you've been wanting for a while, and it just requires you to get out of your own way to just finally approach whatever this group is. Because what it feels like is that what a part of whatever your wish fulfillment is you working together with these people or group or whatever this is. It's aligned for you. It's like been put in your way. You, it couldn't be a more perfect encounter in a sense. It couldn't be a more perfect meeting or incident, and you manifested it. But it gives nervousness, but it feels emotional. But it's not. It's the reason it gives nervousness is because it's on the opposite end of the exact same feeling. So excitement and nervous, it's like this. On one on a spectrum, and then here's excitement, here's nervousness. The more you move away from nervousness, the closer you get to excitement. But it feels like someone just has to make this last step. Anything else about the Magician? The Queen of Swords. Very balanced decision that it would be. Whatever you're making, you'd be using your discernment. And there may be worries that things would end up similar to how it turned out in the past. So again, back to like if it's a weight loss journey, you're nervous about whether or not you're going to stick with it or whatever the case may be. I think these are all just maybe questions that are coming up in someone's mind. It gives that kind of feeling, but there's a message that's coming in. There is a for sure definite message, maybe even a phone call that's coming in for someone. There is. It will bring you some sort of an enlightenment, but there's a decision for you to make for sure. A judgment will be made. You're going to be the one making the judgment after you get some sort of message. All right? Okay. It's probably about working together. If it's not a group, it's literally working together with somebody. You're going to be working with someone else. It could be you, another person in spirit. Like that's the third entity in the sense. But it's you with someone else for sure. With the 10 of Cups, you with someone else for sure. You get a message that comes from someone else. A physical, like physically. I try to stay away from predictive energy, but whatever. It's something you've been invested in. It's aligned for you. There are worries about initiating the energy or maybe not necessarily staying committed to it, but you manifested it and you started manifesting whatever this is a while ago. Any closing messages with these? Whatever it is that you're insecure about is like coming to you. It's like coming straight to you for you to face it. There it goes. Your inner, there's like an inner part of the self that's like, we're going to be happy no matter what. So it's letting me know like your intuition will kick in full force for you to make the best decision. All right. Your resilience is like admirable. I'm not going to... let me tell you why I'm not going to do that. I'm going to tell you why I'm not going to do that. So there was like, this has happened where for shits and giggles, I pulled some shit for like, an event, right? I know, but let me explain, because I pulled some shit for an event. And it was the whole event down to a T. And I realized you can make a lot of money like this, right? But what if I'm making money for people that don't deserve it? Like they wouldn't do anything good with the money. I figured I would just stay away from that and altogether. Like, I was thinking about a particular person too, because I know somebody they would get a lot of money. Bro, I already know, man. That person would I already know like what they would do with it, and that's what make me like not want to do it. Like, I know people like this. Like my dad, he would get money and it would be gone on gambling, on betting, on alcohol, on drugs. So that's the only reason I won't. But if I knew for sure, like people's intention, for sure, like their intention, whatever they were doing, was like actually good, I wouldn't mind. But yeah, that's the only reason I won't. Something about your discernment once more. Okay, damn. You're gonna have to make a decision and think about okay. For some of you, very specific. It comes out twice. You see me shuffle. Sativa. You see me shuffle, right? I shuffled it a lot. And you came out the Queen and King of Swords with the Lovers. Oh, the Queen of Wands was there too. But very distinctly the King and Queen of Swords with the Lovers. Now, there could actually be an actual relationship between two people. They both have very cold exteriors. For the feminine energy, this person is probably very difficult to read, but they tend to hide their emotions perhaps behind the mask, but they still make decisions that are difficult. They use their intuition to discern situations, and a lot of the times they were found that they had to cut things off. Now if this is not two separate people, like a feminine and masculine, this is you within yourself, right? You found that you had to cut things off, right? There's another part too where you tend to be extremely wise. Because of the situations that you've been in, you're able to relay messages to other people that help get them through difficulties because you can see from a higher perspective. It allows you to remove your emotions once more and to make decisions from a more logical stance. But there's something about either this energy is I really see two people reconciling. Let me see if I can reorganize it. I seen her first, then this and this. Okay, so I really see two people who are reconciling or having some sort of difficult conversation, because it's a difficult conversation that these two people are having, and they have a very cold front, but they match for each other. But there is a reconciliation that they're having after this conversation, just from the order that I pulled them in. But if that's not the case, then you've finally integrated. Ooh, there we go. I think that's more so along the lines of what it is. You have finally integrated parts of yourself that allow you to make very, very sharp decisions that is leading you straight into celebratory energy. That's the thing. It might not seem like the funnest while you're in it, but from this angle or from this standpoint that you stand in, oh yeah, shit is about to get good. You manifested something for yourself and it's about to get good. You're getting ready to start celebrating. Not only by, I'm telling you, not by yourself though, with others. So let's pull a few of the chakra wisdom oracles, whatever, and then we'll get out. I'm gonna combine these. I'm combining the deck. A dog ate half of like the old deck, so it was not complete. And I found these and I was so happy because I really, really love these. They really got me through a lot. I hope you guys are having a really good Saturday. I had like a stomach issue earlier, but I'm doing a little bit better. Nice. They're difficult to shuffle because they're like paper. Like, not like cardstock. Like, they're literally like paper. They don't even feel like cardstock. They're like flashcards. You're at work. I hope I'm helping you pass the time. That's what, if I was at work, is it nighttime where you're at? Because I swear to you, if I was at work in the middle of the night, oh my God, I would need something to do. Otherwise, I'd be somewhere like meditating, not even sleep, meditating. All right. What we got for you? Damn, already. You're pretty intuitive. I'm telling you, a lot of your energy is up here, up in the mind space. 6 to 6. Do you get paid more? Or is it just a better schedule? 12 hours? That's a lot, y'all. Fuck it. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Responsibilities at the bottom, the base chakra. Independence, 3rd. The 4th, unconditional love and radiate warmth and sincerity. The 7th, bliss and inner harmony. Again with the 3rd chakra. And again, always, I go in succession from the lowest to the highest. And we'll read through them all. I know what my needs are and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself up to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I swear to you, you put in the work to bring something forward for yourself. And it's time for you to have fun with it. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for and I pursue it. You manifested the fuck out of something. I swear to you. That you have really, really strong energy. Because you brought something forward. I'm not waiting to be rescued. I'm not a victim. I am very, very strong. Look at that. Yeah. You brought something in. You brought something in. You thought it up. You imagined it. You wanted it. And you put in effort towards getting it. That's the thing you did. You already initiated the effort towards getting whatever this is. So it's like you've already brought it. You brought it in already. It's like it's here. The warrior. I embrace my inner strength, power, and resilience, and I allow myself to shine. Told you. I told you your resilience was admirable, right? So they admire your resilience. I unfold my full potential as an empowered person with the true sense of who I am. I grow in consciousness as I overcome and transcend life's challenges. I need the warrior inside me for the journey ahead, and I'm courageous and moving forward. Keep it pushing. Keep going. You're already on the road. Keep it going. Don't give up. Don't let no emotions, don't let no small shit hold you back. Someone came a little bit too far to give up now. I trust my innate wisdom and respond accordingly. I do not allow my mind to create doubt or to override my strong gut feelings. I accept and express my feelings while accepting the feelings of others. I am at peace with myself and those around me, and I do not harbor unrealistic expectations of myself or of others. I release the need to control others. So it seems like as you're going into new territories and you are getting more involved with other people. All right, I don't know if you've noticed, like, as we kind of progress through the cards, now we're starting to bring up other people. So as you're getting ready to, like, expand yourself into the lives of others and allowing other people into your life as well, it's important to allow people to be who they are, because it's very necessary on your journey to adapt the skills that you need to learn from each person. Everyone has their own set of skills and things to bring to the table that we can utilize for ourselves. So let's, let people be who they are. Let them do what they're doing. Learn what you can learn, and do you. Continue on your journey. Don't be like thwarted, or whatever the case, whatever the word is for that. My personal power is free from ego and from any desire to manipulate or to exploit situations or people. The foundation of my thoughts and action is true in myself. So, we're not trying to control people here. We're just trying to get the best outcome for ourselves. And that could be how you feel, right? I don't want to control other people. I just want to get what's best for me. Radiate warmth and sincerity. I am open to sharing, accepting, communicating, and connecting with others as I focus on this moment, not the past or the future. A smile, a kind-hearted way of speaking, or a hug goes a long way towards uplifting others. I offer care and support where I can without rescuing, and I nurture and respect my relationships. So I'm getting a kind of like a storyline here where you've witnessed people abuse their power or abuse their, it seems like, status with other people, and you don't want to become that. And you might have been like on the opposite end of the spectrum with that, though, where you were allowing, it could be very much so that you had been manipulated, and so you have this thing with you where you don't want to manipulate others, but there is a need to openly share ourselves so that people know where we stand without manipulating. I'm letting you know where I stand. I'm letting you know how I feel, and I'm doing it from a sincere place because I really want you to be in my life. It's that kind of energy here. But you might have dealt with people who try to manipulate situations out of you, and so you're trying to refrain from that energy as well. Without enabling others. So that's good energy too, y'all. Let's see. Unconditional love. I allow myself to be open to giving and receiving love without fear of rejection. I give without expectation, recognition, or acknowledgement, I give without expecting recognition or acknowledgement in return. When I am loving to others, I am helping bring out the innate love within them so that they also feel uplifted, worthy, and cared for. I love myself the way that I am, not the way that I was or could be, and I extend this love to others. I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. You are getting, you may be coming out of some sort of hermit mode. While you were in hermit mode, you were going through some sort of glow up, like literally a cocoon. You busting out your cocoon. And the thing about that is you're probably becoming reacquainted. For sure. It was good to hang out with you too. You got good conversation, Count Doomiest. See you later. So yeah, maybe you could be introducing people back into your life in some sort of way and opening up and letting them in, and this could all just be really new for you. But it's just necessary here for you to be yourself, be your authentic self. You know, not allowing people to manipulate you. You're not manipulating others. But I don't think that's the case. I think you've manifested like a good group. And you may have some fears or reservations behind whatever this is. But I think it's time to move forward with it. It's just, it feels like it's time. It's time to move forward with it. For those of you that was not the Anton LaVoe hand sign, no, I was just, rocking out with the homie here. I don't even know why I had to say that, but please don't associate me with groups. I'm not. I'm an independent. Last one, bliss. I seek and find peace, quietness, and moments of bliss in my life. I am persistent in this quest. I allow myself to feel divine presence radiating within and around me. I allow myself to create abundance and fulfillment and to live a life free of fear. Meditation is a part of my life. Didn't I say in the beginning, somebody is like free of fear and flying, freed themselves? Your meditation practice could be a big part of the way that you go out into the world and participate with the world. And it could be something that really grounds you in some sort of way. Make sure that you're giving your time to do that, and make sure that you're giving yourself time to sit with for whoever it's for, but sit with God, sit with the divine, sit with the universe, sit with your higher ups, sit with your ancestors, whatever the case may be, however you look at it. But make sure you're giving yourself time for these things. I do feel like you always had it in you, you just didn't realize it. And I feel like someone is really just washing themselves of the things that would have worried them in the past, and it's allowing them to go straight into a way more abundant future for themselves. You'll be able to talk about this with other people, mentor other people, and maybe even make work out of whatever this is. Is a really strong emphasis on relationship with other people, and 3 came out twice. It makes me feel though as if it's you, someone else, and the divine being the third energy there. If that's not the case, then it's you in this group of people, and you are a central member just as much as anybody else. And yeah, I hope you're looking forward to your future in a very bright and positive way. There is a decision that needs to be made now. Are you ready? Let your intuition step in. All of those past lessons that you had to learn, it was for moments like this. And with whatever is coming up for you, like now, you're ready for it. And you're going to make the very best decision. It's going to lead you straight into your abundance. That being said, I hope that it brought somebody some clarity and at least brought someone a peace of mind. Catch you guys on the next one.